that, the poll says that 4% people feel it's 1, 4% 2. I think a good majority feels, 46% say it's a 3 budget, while 31% voting as 4 and 15% also voting as 5. All right, this is good. So my question to the speakers, one by one, if both of you could tell the audience or tell your views about, how do you rate this budget from 1 to 5 and why?
Okay, Balwan, go ahead.
So I think this is a good budget, right? Considering that there are not many soaps doled in the doled here, right? So so election didn't have that much impact on the budget, right? And the major focus has been on investments in investment in infrastructure, right? So I think this budget has a focus on long term, right, instead of short term goals. So definitely, I think it's a good budget, and I should rate it 4 to 5 somewhere.
Sure. All right, Alok, your views?
Yeah, I think I kind of mirror the view of Balwan. Definitely a budget where things could have gone really wrong. In the hope to win an election, they could have done something which could have been detrimental to the economy in the long run. Thankfully, that has not been done, but at the same time, they also a feel good factor about this budget, because people, at least at the middle class or lower middle class level, have got something out of it. And then there are no wholesale sea changes which are there, so which would have given us a lot of headache. So we've saved from that as well. And the focus has been completely on infrastructure spending, and I think the government hopes that that will revive the economy further and create employment opportunities. I think the only thing I would want from the government is if they can implement some of the things they have already introduced in the past in letter and spirit both, right? For instance, I mean, I know for sure that commissioner appeals are pending for almost 3 years now, and hardly there is any movement there. The government has brought in another appellate authority to handle that, but how much does it help in tidying or in clearing the pending matters remains to be seen, because a lot of thing was said that there will be faceless appellate proceedings and all that, but that hasn't taken off yet. So I think if those things can be addressed, we should have a good year. Good year. And otherwise, from an intention point of view, I told you the 2 negatives for me in this budget. One, the angel taxation on non-residents, and the second is high TCS on LRS. Right. Other than that, I think it's been a good budget.
All right. So any rating, Alok, how would you rate it?
I would rate 4. Yeah.
Sure. All right. And my 2 bits is that of course the tax proposals have been discussed in detail by Balwan and Alok, being tax experts. On the other hand, also the overall direction seems to be startup friendly. Otherwise, minus this one hiccup, which I'm sure the government should listen, and as it goes to the parliament, certain changes are brought. But otherwise, broadly, the focus of the government seems to be towards the startups, towards the MSMEs. Also towards green growth. There was, in the finance minister's speech, there was a lot focus about green growth and the whole economy going towards the sustainable development, and also the capital outlay of 10 lakh crores, which Alok also mentioned in his presentation. I think that's a very welcome step, because through the capital expenditure there'll be a good positive spiral effect on the employment and infrastructure development and those kind of things. So net, even I would rate somewhere around 4, 3.5, 4. Although 3.5 was not an option in the poll. but I, being the moderator, can exercise some moderator discretion as well.
Welcome to Complinity Technologies. Complinity is India's leading governance, risk and compliance software helping companies to manage their compliance, contracts, litigation, legal updates, inter-financial controls and more. Complinity is a one-stop shop for all GRC needs. With our proprietary 12 GRC modules and real-time legal updates on 2,000 plus laws and 24,000 plus compliances, all in an integrated platform that is easy to use with automated alerts and risk management capabilities, is why compliance managers, general counsels and chief financial officers choose Complinity every time. Join the most innovative and prestigious brands that use Complinity. Automating your compliance management. Request a demo at complinity.com.